Turn on. Let me turn on my microphone.
Turn it on.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Raincross Farms Makery. This is Robin, and I'm coming to you. I'm going to the side because Bill is plugging in the microphone. You know, the reason he does that, he can't do it until we go live. Otherwise, it doesn't pick up the microphone. So we can't plug it in until after we've gone live. So it's a heck, I know, but it's one of those things. Anyway, welcome. Say hello if you are hopping on. Let us know you're here. We are coming to you just outside of Lewiston, Idaho. Again, my name is Robin. The shaking of the camera was Bill, my husband, and I am hoping we are ready, waiting for a live signal. Hopefully we're not having issues. So let us know you're watching there. It looks like we're back. Sorry about that. I hope cross your fingers, cross your toes, say your prayers that we don't have technical issues because that's no fun. Anyway, let's see. I've got a bunch of people popping on. Say hello, Alana. Hi, welcome. Happy Sunday evening. How did you have a great weekend, everybody? We had a craft fair yesterday, so it was very good. It was pretty well attended for small town, but it was like constantly there was somebody coming through. It took place at a local high school, and it happened to be their homecoming weekend, so they had all kinds of stuff going on the football field right outside the gym all day. So we got a whole lot of people coming through. Anyway, it was great, but I'm exhausted. I'm finally starting to get a little bit of energy and not quite so stiff and sore and getting ready to move again. Hi, Liana. Welcome. Okay, so if you are watching live, it says live up here. If not, you're watching the replay. Either way is great. We love having you whenever you hop on, whenever you join us. If you are watching replay, just comment #replay so we know when you were watching. And if you're watching, we would love it if you would love us. Give us a heart on our page. If you would follow our page if you're not already following. And if you'd sprinkle this out to your page, to a craft group you belong to, or some friends of yours that are crafty that might enjoy something like this. So we would certainly appreciate that. Okay, I'm glad. Yes, it was good. Tiring, but it was good. I think we 10 times made our money, our booth fees back. So I think that was pretty good. Okay, tonight we are going to be making Christmas cards. Yay, Christmas cards. How many of you, I don't know if you're like me. Every year I keep thinking, oh, I need to send out Christmas cards. I need to send out Christmas cards. And by the time I actually get around to doing it, it's really too late to get them in the mail because those things kind of need to go out early December. So we're going to get a head start on your Christmas cards, and you are going to be able to make some beautiful handmade, not homemade, because that always kind of sounds cheesy, handmade, beautiful Christmas cards. I'm going to show you how. Okay, yeah, Bill, yay. How many Christmas cards have you sent? Yay. Yay. Anyway, so I have two transfers I'm going to work from. This one came out in our autumn lookbook catalog. It is called Be Merry Christmas Cards. So it's got a lot of different little options for designs on your Christmas cards. And then with our holiday release, we have an even bigger transfer. This is Chalk Suede Cards Happy Holidays. So this is, it says there's a Merry Christmas, there's a Cheers to a New Year, there's Happy Holidays, Season's Greetings, May His Light Bring You Peace. So lots of different sentiments for all types of people, whether they celebrate the religious holidays or not. Anyway, let's see. We have a couple of people on. That's better. We froze. Hopefully it doesn't keep freezing. Okay. I am trying out my bot. I'm trying it again. If you watched us before. So we're going to test this, and I'm going to ask Alana, I'm going to have you type in the word supplies. Type in the word supplies, just Alana, unless you really want to. Type in the word supplies in the comments and let me know if my bot sent you the link. So let me know. Yeah, well, kind of, sort of, not completely. Okay, and I'm sitting here playing around with I'm trying to get the live up. Okay, so she commented supplies, and let me know if it sends you. Okay, it worked. Yay! Okay, so my new bot is working. It's a little bit different than the last one. I'm going to put this away because I don't need it now. It's a little bit different than my last one in that I have a bunch of keywords, and if you comment one of the keywords, you will still get the same message that everyone gets, whatever they commented. And then when you get that comment, when you get that message, it has choices. So like if you commented you were interested in the supply list, it will come up and it will have the supply list. It will also have join the VIP group or get live notifications. It'll give you some choices. So no matter what you comment, you'll still get the same response, but you'll choose the information you were looking for from that list. So hope that makes sense. Okay, so yay, it worked. Okay, so let's get started with this. These are our transfers. These are our chalk suede cards. These are awesome. These are, I forget the measurements. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Is that 5 1/2? 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So if you folded a regular sheet of paper in fours, you'd have an 8 1/2 by 11. So that's the size of these cards. You get, in this pack, you get 8 cards and 8 envelopes. Awesome. And these are amazing because they are made out of what we call chalk suede paper. It is not suede, but it feels so smooth. It almost feels like it's a wax coating, but it's not wax, but it's perfect for chalking. So these I sell in my shop. Speaking of which, if you are interested in any of the supplies, any of the transfers that I'm going to be using, or the cards, any of the tools, comment supplies, and you will get that link, and you can take a look at the prices, what all I stuffed in there, different colors. Anyway, comment supplies if you're interested in that. Okay, do you have to use these? No, you could just use regular cardstock, but I would suggest waxing it because you're going to be putting something sticky on top of paper. Now this is special paper, so it's not going to peel up. But what happens if you pull a sticker off of a piece of paper? You pull part of the paper off with the sticker. So we don't want that. So if you're using just regular cardstock, you're going to want to wax that slightly, just so the sticker, the material doesn't peel up your paper. Okay, so let's start. Let's start with the smaller one. This is a B-size transfer. So this one's 8 1/2 by 11. It gives you a couple of different options. And I have already pre-scored these. On this size, I like to keep the backer sheet intact so that I just have one solid sheet, but I want to be able to take these off. With the bigger transfers, I usually cut them apart. Okay, so let's see. How about if we do happiest holidays to you and yours? We can do some mix and match, but for right now, I'm just going to do the first one, and I'm going to fuzz this just a bit. Flip that over. I'm going to move these up here. Okay. So I'm going to fuzz it just because I don't want it. It's brand new. I don't want it to be super, super duper sticky. Okay. So I'm just going to give it a fuzz. And then I'm going to center it here on my card. Now, I put in the cart link. If you comment on supplies, I put in the cart link. Everybody's kind of quiet tonight. Say hello. Okay, that's a little crooked. I'm gonna fix it. Okay, and that's sticking pretty good, but I can still get it up. I put in the cart link several different, hi Patty, several different of our palette packs of colors of paste. We have 3 different Christmas themed packs. So let me show you the colors. Of course, they come in this size. The little they're not sample. They're just the singles, paste singles. So they come in this size. And the first one is called Tannenbaum. Tannenbaum, which is what, German for Christmas tree? And it is, they're called a muted winter look. So this is the color palette. So you get slate rose, shimmer rose gold. You get, this is peachy keen, which is a light peach. Forest, which is a deep green. Eucalyptus, kind of a lighter green. And shimmer gold. Okay, so that is the Tannenbaum pack. Okay, the next pack that I want to show you is called, what is it called? It's called Winter Wonderland. And these are frosty colors, frosty color scheme. So these are the colors that come in Winter Wonderland. So you get shimmer silver, shimmer frost, which is a white. You get storm, which is a gray, pretty gray. You get shimmer moonlight, which is blue with golden sparkles. You get colonial blue and ocean mist, real pale blue. So these are kind of icy colors, like if you're doing snowflakes and whatnot. Okay, and the last one is the Falala Pack. So it comes with more of the traditional colors. So with this pack, you get candy apple red, you get bright white, you get black velvet, you get shimmer silver, shimmer gold, and forest. So those are the palette packs. You, of course, if you already have your own paste, you don't need to get a palette pack. But if you're just starting out and this is the first time you've done it, and you want a few colors to work with to make your Christmas cards, you can take a look at one of those packs, see which one tickles your fancy. Hello, Joanne. Welcome. Okay, lower it down. What did she say? You're sitting at the new build. You're getting internet. Woohoo! How exciting. How's that coming? Okay. Hi, Sandy. Oh, I don't see a Sandy, but hi, Sandy. Okay, so here's our card we're going to do. It says, happiest holidays to you and yours. So let's do something with, the Tannenbaum. The Tannenbaum colors. What is that? Also comes with green and gold. Okay, let's do our trees in forest. Let's do our houses. Let's do them in slate rose. And let's do the little dots. Let's do the little dots in gold. Let's just do those 3 colors. Okay, let's see how this goes. Let's see. And I think I'm going to do happiest holidays in that green also. So let's start. Now, one thing I will tell you, if you've got little details, you might not want to use a squeegee this big because it's kind of, sometimes it's kind of hard to maneuver. So you've got a couple options. You can take one of these mini squeegees and you can cut it in half. And then you have two smaller ones. So that usually works pretty well. Or we also have a couple of fancy tools. We have the multi-tool, which has a squeegee that's just about this half size, just about the same. It also has a little curved thing so you can stir up your paint. Or we have the detail tool, which has an even smaller squeegee, and then it's got a little pointy end for getting the real detailed. Okay, so couple of things if you're trying to chalk on small surfaces. Okay, I don't know if we can finish. Oh my goodness, we are praying a lot with working nonstop. What's your deadline? Trying to be finished in 3 weeks. You can do it. If anybody can do it, you can. Okay, so what did I say? I'm going to do Happy Holidays in Forest.
Sandy says, love watching you. You're so good at that. Fun to listen to.
Well, thank you. Okay, and I'm going to do the trees. You should try it, Sandy. I'm trying to get Joanne to try it, but I even sent her a sample kit, and I don't think she's tried it yet. I'm about to stomp my foot, Joanne, if you haven't tried it yet.
Maybe we'll have to go crash on her couch.
I think we will. Yeah. What are you doing in February? We need a place to stay one night. Just one night.
We do some couch surfing for one night.
One night of couch surfing. Okay. So I'm going to get a wet wipe because I'm getting this on my fingers. So I have the words and the Christmas trees in the forest green. And I don't want to smear this.
Jo says it's sitting in her desk.
Not surprised. Okay, now I don't want the paste to dry in my screen, and the paste dries pretty quickly. So I'm going to do paste and peel. So I pasted, I'm going to peel it up so that I'm releasing that paste. I told you this is sticky. So I'm releasing that paste from the screen. And I'm going to give it just a quick little dry. And I'm going to lay it back down gently. I'm not going to push down where I have already chalked. I'm only going to push down where I still need to chalk. That makes sense. And I'm going to peel up this end, release those words. Okay, happiest holidays. And I'm going to dry that. Hi, Caitlin. Welcome. Are we both coming out? Well, yes. It's our son's wedding.
Well, that means she'll have you at the house, but not me at the Actually, she's like, I just think with Liberty.
Libby or Gracie or whatever. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to gently lay that back down. Again, I'm not pushing where I've already chalked. Now, what did I say? I'm going to do these little snowflakes or whatever they are. I'm going to do them in the gold. Let me tell you why. Our shimmers take a little bit longer to dry. So I think I can get the little dots chalked and the houses chalked before the shimmer dries. I don't have to peel this up any more than necessary. These are not the normal colors I would use for Christmas, but so many people go all different color schemes. So I'm trying to be open-minded and not just use red and green for everything. Although I am using green and gold. Okay, got those dots. Let me get these words.
Fran says we can stay in the tent with her, but I think she's got too many cats.
Well, she's trying to get rid of those cats, right? Did you get rid of any of them?
Caitlin, are you in Texas? Did I read that you were in Texas or something like that?
Okay, so I've got that chalked. I'm going to peel up the words. You know what? I'm not. I'm going to go straight to the houses. Get it all done at once. And of course, it's not open. Okay, almost done.
No, this is only one card.
It's only one. And like I said, you get 8 in a pack, but I could just see sitting down one evening and just working on cards. Picking colors. Now, one nice thing about the chalk suede cards is you have a little bit of leeway with them. So if I were to make a mistake, I can wipe this off because of the surface of that paper. I could wipe this off and start it over again. If it sits too long on the paper, then it starts to take on the color. So I could take the paste off, but I wouldn't get the color off. But if I make a mistake and I quickly clean it off, I kind of get a second chance with that.
Okay, what did Patty say? Patty says, okay, now that you did that on a live, I can do it too.
What on the cards? Okay, so this is real.
I don't know why your thing responded to her, but check your
well, because I have a bunch of keywords, but
so now that you did that on a live,
next time. Maybe live might be on there.
Well, you win, Patty. You get the bonus.
Okay, so that I really should have fuzzed that more. This is how you can tell you needed to have fuzzed it more. This isn't ruined. Yeah, this isn't ruined. It just, I can tell it when I pulled it off, I stretched it a bit, which I really don't want to be doing. So I need to put more fuzz on the next one. So here is our little card. That didn't take very long. And that's cute with that green and that rose. Happiest of holidays. And we can use some of the others. Merry Christmas. We can put that on the inside, or we can do our own writing. Whatever you like. Now I'm going to spray this so I'll clean it up later. So here's card number 1. I'm not sure how many we're going to get done tonight.
Well, Ken says he's here, so start over.
Okay, Ken. Anything you say. Let's see. Let me get another card. Let's do this other design here. Be merry and bright. And I'm going to fuzz this a little bit more. And we're going to use, we're going to keep using this same color palette. You're welcome to do whatever colors you look good Yes, sometimes you have to be careful though, Patty. Sometimes it explodes and gets all over. So make sure you have water handy. Okay. Now these also, you can also do them horizontally too. In fact, you know what? Let's just do this one horizontally. We're gonna not do all of it.
Yes, we are, Nancy.
Yes, we're live. Sorry, it's splotchy. I think we're okay. So it might, I don't know if it's your video or not. No,
So
you know what?
Splotchy is a word? Because Nancy just got a messenger too.
No, splotchy is not a word. She said live. She said live, so that's what triggered it. So I may have to, I don't know. It can't hurt. You can ignore them if you don't like, if you're not interested. Okay, I'm going to do the whole thing.
Okay. Haven't seen a sweater in over a year. That's what Ken just said. Well, Ken, you ought to come and visit. You're going to see a whole lot more. I'm actually back to wearing my flannel during the day. Or in the evening.
I wouldn't say sweaters yet, but long sleeves are becoming a lot more necessary at certain times of the day.
So, Ken, we're looking for a couch to surf on for one night in February. You got an open couch?
Okay, let's change this up. Let's do some gold. We're going to keep the gold. Whoops. I'll just touch that. It wasn't quite dry. Don't touch it until they're dry. Dry them. Okay, so we're gonna use the same color palette. We are going to do. We're gonna do some of the dark green. We're gonna do some of the light green, and we're gonna do some gold, and we're going to do some of the slate rose. Okay, so it'll look kind of similar to this one. Okay, let's see. What did I want to do? I'm kind of looking at a cheat sheet here, so don't mind me. Okay, I'm going to do these trees in, you know what? I'm almost out of this paste. Let's see if I have another one. Eucalyptus, yes. Okay, that one's kind of dried up. Much better. And I'm going to put in some water in there. And I'm going to see, I have another little half squeegee. Okay, so these trees are going to be this light green. This is very relaxing, unless you're doing it on live and you know that there's people watching you. Wondering about me singing to myself. Okay. And
you could be singing to me.
Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to do in that color. I'm going to release that and lay it back down. I'm going to give it a dry. Again, I'm releasing it because if the paste dries in the screen, when I go to pull up the screen, I'll pull up the paste, and I don't want to do that. So I want to pick that up before it's dry so that it adheres to the surface. And what else was I going to do?
You know what? I didn't pin the comment at the top.
Uh-oh. You better pin the comment.
Pin the comment.
You better pin the comment. Okay, next I'm going to do some gold, and the gold is going to go on all of these little curly Q doodaddy things. Let me see, do I have another half? Do I have another half one? Yes, I do. Okay, and because this is shimmer, I have a little extra work time with this. Too much. So take your time. You know what? That's actually too big for me. So I'm going to go back to my detail tool. Gives me a lot more control. If you have issues with arthritis, sometimes it's better to use these tools because you can kind of grip them like a pencil rather than when you do a squeegee, and sometimes that's easier to work with. Just a heads up if that is something that you struggle with. There are lots of workarounds. So lots of little curly cues. Now you could do this with all one color if you wanted to. You don't have to be this. You don't have to be this colorful. It's up to you. You could even, and I think I did some of these last year. You could even use black cardstock. We don't have black chalk suede tags, chalk suede products, but you could do it with black paper and either white paste or the shimmer frost, and it looks gorgeous. You'd be done so fast with your cards. One color, swoop, 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 and they're done. Swoop, swoop, swoop. You heard me. It's supposed to be 86 here tomorrow. What's our temperature supposed to be? 70s, 71.
I'm getting text messages, so I'm responding to. I'm doing some private
you are multitasking?
I am.
Are you having secret conversations?
I am. One is with another woman.
Wouldn't be the first time. Wouldn't be the first time. Tell her I said hi.
She just heard you.
Okay, I've got that gold. Now, like I said, I get a little extra time with the shimmers because they take a little bit longer to dry. So I'm going to quickly work on those little rose-colored dots before I peel this up. This is going to be cute. How many of you send Christmas cards? Let me know. Do you send, kind of kills it when you say hi? That kind of kills it when you say hi. Oh, when I say hi to his other woman? Hey, I'm not worried. And I mean that in the best sense. Okay, so I've got all those little dots done. Clean that off. And I'm going to release this. And we'll finish up that outline. Okay, that's really sticky.
Sticking to it here.
Oh, I used the,
Alana says she loves to send Christmas cards. I don't think we got one from her last year, though.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We might have.
Maybe we're not on the list. I don't know.
Who knows? Okay. So I'm going to lay this back down and only press down where I have not chalked yet. And I'm going to peel this side up. Trying to keep my fingers out of it. It's pretty. Okay, Alana, do you purchase your Christmas cards and send them ordinarily? I'm just curious as to who might give these a try. Okay, so push this back down.
I'd give them a try if I could.
It's adhered. Well, maybe I ought to have you come on and make one.
If you'd let me.
Well, come and get one.
I'm busy over here.
You're busy over there talking to other women.
No, that one's
done. You're done talking to that other woman?
That one's done talking. Now I'm talking to Ken and to
okay. Okay. Now, on this, I'm going to use the forest. Forest. I looked at it. I thought it said forgot. But okay, I'm going to use forest for the rest of this little outline.
Nana says she has a set. We'll be sending some this year.
Awesome.
Good for you.
Awesome. Take pictures of them before you send them. I posted the other day as I was getting ready for this craft fair that it felt like I was gathering up all of my old projects and putting them in boxes so I could take them to the craft fair. And I commented that it kind of felt like I was putting my children up for adoption. It did kind of feel that way. Like, I liked you so much. I've enjoyed looking at you on my wall for months and months. But it was actually kind of fun to see them go to new homes. See people get excited when they saw something and said, oh, that would go perfect for, that would be perfect in so-and-so's house. Now I have her Christmas present. And so that was kind of neat. Okay, nobody else does Christmas cards? I usually don't because I wait too long. I did send out Christmas cards to some of my customers last year, though, in the hopes that I would have too many customers this year to make that feasible. But we'll see. I may still send out. Stop chewing. I can hear you crunching. I'm sure everyone can hear you crunching. Bill is a cruncher. Okay, let's get this off.
If you're done complaining at me,
I'm sending you some pictures. Okay.
Some pictures in the next few days. I have a craft fair on the 22nd. I have lots of stuff ready so far. Excited to see how it goes.
Awesome. Good. Good luck. Whoops. I just smeared it. Okay. I didn't do the middle. What is wrong with me?
We had fewer vendors this year than last year, but we had good turnout of people. And that was that made for a good show all the way around.
I didn't do the Be Merry and Bright. Where is my brain? Okay. Okay, this is really sticking hard, so I'm having trouble getting it off without smearing. So fuzz your transfers really, really well. Okay, see? You can see. I even fuzzed that extra, and it still did the roll-up thing. So if that happens, just put it back down on your dish mat and stick it down.
Stick it down.
It doesn't hurt it unless you have pulled it so hard that you have stretched the transfer. Okay, so this is kind of smeary. So I'm actually going to see if I can fix it a little bit with, I'm going to get a paper towel, and I'm going to get my detail tool, and I'm going to get this wet. And I'm going to see if I can get some of that paste up, but it's still a little obvious. But that's okay. This is just for funsies. Live and learn. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, so I kind of fixed it up a little bit. You can still kind of see where it's smeared. But isn't that pretty? Awesome. Okay, and before I smear that even more, I'm going to dry it. What are we done? Let's see. Let's do two. Let's see if we can get 2 more done. I'm going to set that aside. Let's get another one, and let's use a different color palette. So I'm going to leave out that dark green. I'm going to put away the rose. I might want the gold, so I think I'll leave it out. And let's see. Where did I put my other transfer? Okay, let's pull this one out. So 2 different sets. With one of them, you could reuse that multiple different ways and get multiple different types of patterns with it, with just the small setup. But this one gives you even more, and I'm going to cut these apart. Okay. Just because the backer sheet is so big, that's a little bit harder to keep track of all the pieces. I may end up just throwing them all together in one big holiday card envelope. Okay, so let's see. Let's do these apart.
Well, we've had up to 14 people watching.
Yay!
And they're just not talking, so.
Well, I'm assuming.
They're busy.
Please, if you're able to, say hello. If not, it's okay. I get it, because I like to watch lives when I'm doing the dishes or folding the clothes and I don't have my hands free, or I don't feel like communicating with anybody. But if you are able to, please say hi so we know you are here. If nothing else, make sure you hit that heart button. Not the heart in the comments, but the heart at the bottom of the page. Hit that heart button. That way we'll know you were here, because it records that you hit the heart button. Okay, let's see. Okay, I know what one I'm going to do. I'm going to do this one. This one's in pieces. This one is a little pine wreath and a bow, and I'm thinking merry and bright in the middle. Okay, so that'll be one. I'll set those aside. Let me see. Let me get another card. There we go. And again, you can use lots of these little sentiments for the insides. Okay. So this is kind of round, so it's going to take up the whole thing. I'm going to really fuzz the heck out of it. My only other option is to wax this, and I don't want to wax that. Okay. So I just need to tone down this stickiness, especially the first time I use it. After I've used it 3 or 4 times, I won't need to do nearly as much fuzzing. It'll pull right off. I think I talk enough for you. Do not, Alana. Okay, so lots and lots of fuzz, so I don't stretch my transfer when I pull it off. Okay, and we're going to center this as well as we can. Actually, let's do this one horizontal. Okay. Horizontal. Okay.
Casey's outside barking.
Okay, so we're gonna. It won't matter. We're gonna do this one horizontal. Okay, so I'm just going to do red and green. So I'm going to get my red out, and I already have my green. So I'm just going to start with this pine wreath, chalk it up. And I'm going to pull off the excess, get that smooth. Okay. And peel it up. Kind of. Now, especially when it's snug, tight like this, don't pull from the corner. Start at the corner, but work your way to an end, because you don't want to stretch that transfer, and you have a better chance of stretching it if you are pulling it from a diagonal. So you want to pull it horizontally or vertically. Okay, that one came up a lot better, so I did a lot better on my fuzzing. So I'm going to lay that down. I'm going to spray. Okay, isn't that pretty? Okay. Let me dry it up, because we're going to put another transfer over the top. I may want to put a little wax on the paste itself, just because I don't want that transfer that I put down on top of it to pull up the paste that I just put down. But I want to make sure this is good and dry. And Vibes Are Lifting says, not always see the same hands. Don't you hate it when you're the one that gets that comment? It's so awkward. It's like, I have the answer, and you can call on me if nobody else answers. And then I live in fear that I don't have the answer, and they call on me. Oh, Robin, you always know the answer. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so that, and I'm gonna pull out just a touch of wax to put over that paste. Not so much for the paper, but just on that paste. So just a little bit of wax and buff it off. And let's see, what did I say? We're going to do the Merry and Bright. And then we'll put the bow on there. Okay, fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. Lots of fuzz. Okay, let's center that right there. And I'm going to try to not push down on that green paste if I can help it. And let me get a little squeegee. It's time to change out my red also. Okay, so this is my candy apple red. And check my fingers. Peel that up. Cute, 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 cute. There's Merry and Bright. I could just leave it right there, but I've got this bow, this cute little bow that I'm going to put on it. Okay. Let's put it off that side. Okay, lots of fuzz, lots of fuzz. So I actually had quite a few people come up to me at our craft fair and say, "Yeah, I watch you on Facebook." So if any of you are out there, you better say hi. Okay. Make that fit right about there. Push it down. Same thing with the red paste. Okay, and let's see what our bow looks like. Cute, cute, cute. Look at that. Pretty cute. I like it. Okay, let's see if we can make one more. Okay, which one do you want me to make? I can make... Okay. I can make Cheers to a New Year. Oh, you know what? I know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to let you vote. I'm not going to let you vote. I'm going to do this one. I've got an idea.
Just got an idea.
I just got an idea. Let me dry this. Now, you know what also would have been really cute? Instead of chalking on this bow, I could have taken some ribbon and actually glued on a real bow, especially if it was a card that wasn't going to get put in the mail. It was just going to be hand delivered. It wouldn't matter if it made the envelope too thick, but that would have been cute too. Okay, so cheers to a new year. I'm going to do this with some of my favorite colors. I'm going to do it with gold and shimmer moonlight. Ooh, I'm gonna love it. Because it's kind of like a New Year's card. Cheers to a new year. It could also be a Christmas card because Christmas is the end of a year. Cheers to a new year. Or if you don't send out Christmas cards, or if you don't get to them until it's too late, you can send out New Year's Day cards. Right?
That works.
Okay. Lots of fuzz. And make this fits pretty close. Perfect, perfect. So I'm doing 2 shimmers, so I'm not too worried about it drying. But I'm going to do Cheers to a New Year, the words in Shimmer Moonlight. I love, love, love this color. It's a deep blue with gold shimmer. Okay, so again, while I'm concentrating here, if you are interested in any of the supplies, type in the word supplies, and my bot will send you today's link, and you can, once you get that, it will say see the product list or something like that. Click on that. There's something new that you are welcome to try out. I have, some of you know, I have a system where I text message you to let you know before I go live. Well, some people don't want to sign up for that. They don't want to get a message to their phone like that. But there is a system where you just get a message from Facebook. It's through Facebook. When I go live, it sends you the notification that I'm going live whenever I go live. And if you opt into it, it will apparently send you that message. So that is one of the options. So if you typed live, you already got that notification. But when you get that, select the one that says, I think it says live notices. Okay, and then follow the instructions and sign up for that if you want to. If you'd like to get a little alert right before we go live. But it's not one that goes to your text messages. I think it just goes through your Facebook Messenger. I don't know. Try it and see. If you don't like it, I'm sure there's a way you can opt out of it. Be my guinea pigs. Okay, so I've got the little confetti dots in gold. And this is going to be tough to pull off because it goes corner to corner. So there we go. So there's no place I can touch this without touching wet paste. Okay. Ooh, that is pretty. Again, that was pretty tight there. Let me get a new one of these. Let me show you.
Almost ready. There it is.
Cheers to a new year. Isn't that pretty with that gold, shimmery gold and shimmery blue? When you're just about done with Christmas colors, you can go on over to gold and blue. That is so pretty for a Happy New Year's card. Okay, is there any other announcements? Club, the rolls are getting, somewhat, sort of. I'll just make sure I lay them flat. Okay, let me clean up a bit here, and then I'm going to clean a transfer so you can see how I do that. And just hold on with me. I'll let you go in just a bit, and I'll show you all the cards at once. Let me get this out of here. Okay, let me clean a transfer for you. In fact, I'll just do this one here. So this is the one we just did. Cheers to a new year. I just put it on a dish dryer. You can just put it on any old towel, but these are the dish drying mats. I get them at the dollar store. And just with plain water, this happens to be distilled. It does not have to be. And I'm going to start with either a paper towel or a Swedish dishcloth. And I'm just going to take that top layer of paste off. This is not a thorough cleaning, but it's getting the bulk of that off. Okay. Then I'm going to paper towel, toss, Swedish dishcloth, rinse out, rewash. Now I'm going to switch over to my board eraser, which is like a magic eraser, but no chemicals. And I'm going to use this, and it is going to reach in and grab all of the paste out of that screen. That's our goal. The paste may stain the transfer part, but as long as you get all the paste out of the screen, that won't do any harm. And these are reusable. Company guarantees 10 to 12 times, but I've known people who have used their transfers 25, 30, 50 times because they clean them up pretty quickly after they use them and store them correctly, and they'll last you a good long time. The reason it would not be usable is if the stickiness wore off. And eventually it will wear off, but if you don't use chemicals and you clean them up, they'll last you a good long time. So that's all there is to cleaning it. I've got all of the paste out of the screen. I can hold it up. I don't see any of it in the screen. I'm going to let that dry, sticky side up. When that is done, I'm going to put the backer sheet back on it and store it away in its little plastic sleeve until I'm ready to use it again. Okay, so thanks for joining me to make some really cute Christmas cards. You know what? This thing is getting so ugly. I said, this thing is getting so ugly. I'm trying to find I know, I need a new one. Anyway, I'm trying to find something pretty to display these on.
I made you a board with Rancroft Farms on it.
Yes, you did.
Display it on that.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Okay. So, am I in the center? Can you see all my cards? Okay, here they are. I'm going to pose.
Mince the posing.
So, I'll show them to you one more time. Cheers to a new year. And again, I can use these little sentiments on the inside as well, or I can write my own. I never know what to write, so I'd probably be slapping on this Merry Christmas. This one is happiest holidays to you and yours. And I can switch this picture out with some of the other phrases. Like I could have put the be merry and bright at the bottom of this one. Either way. Okay, this one is be merry and bright. And this one is merry and bright. So, chalk suede cards, set of 8. 2 different transfers to choose from, depending on what you're interested in. You know what? This one would look awesome. There's this. You could use this, and you could actually glue down a photograph on your card. There's little borders that you could put around it. It would be so pretty. Anyway, we'll do more cards later, but here's our first 4 to get us started. And thanks so much for joining us on a Sunday evening. I hope you have a great week, and follow our page if you haven't already, and join us again. We're going to try to go on again tomorrow and definitely Tuesday morning because we're on Craft Around the Clock. So thanks for joining us, and I hope the bot worked for all of you, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.